Alright, mate. I decided to take 5 minutes out of my day to answer some of the questions you have been sending me. Because honestly, my friend, your lack of general knowledge is becoming concerning, huh? Let's begin. The first question. If Neil Armstrong was the first man to walk on the moon, who was outside taking the photo? Absolute genius, right? The man went to the moon, what, in 1969? Do you really think that in 1969, NASA was going to spend millions of dollars sending a professional photographer into space? Of course not. That photo was taken with his telescopic selfie stick, you know. Neil stretched out his arm and smiled behind a helmet. And that's it. Snap the picture. Everyone knows the selfie stick was invented by NASA and only reached the consumer market, 30 years later? Come on. Educate yourselves, mates. Okay, second question. Then, if there's no breeze on the moon, how was the flag waving? And this one is my favorite, my friends. Yeah, there's no wind in the moon. Obviously not, you know. The flag was moving because Neil Armstrong had just arrived and breathed on it. The man had spent hours, hours, locked inside a capsule eating food out of tubes. Do you really think his breath didn't have enough propulsion to move a piece of fabric? That wasn't wind, mate. That was compressed oxygen buildup. Study. Well, third question. Then, if Neil Armstrong boots in the museum have smooth soles, why do the footprints on the moon have ridges? Mate, what exactly is that head of yours for? Just to stop your hair falling into your eyes? He arrived on the moon with clean boots. Those ridges are tire marks from the golf cart they used to carry luggage from the lunar module to the campsite, The man wasn't going to walk miles carrying equipment, come on. The boots are smooth because he went the entire mission sitting down and driving. It's normal. Well, last one. Then, why aren't there any stars in the photos of the moon sky? Because it was daytime, you turnip. Do you think they were going to land on the moon at night? It was dark, They couldn't see a thing. They would have crashed straight into a crater. So they waited until lunchtime, with the sun right in front of them, so they could see where they were parking the spacecraft. You don't see stars in the daytime, do you? Basic physics, But there we are. You would rather believe in conspiracies than open a book, mate. Honestly, educate yourself.